How's it going, fabulous TAs? In this video, I'm going to share with you why you must focus on what you want to get what you want. Hello there and welcome back to TA in Control. My name is Lauren Reesner, and in these confidence mindset videos, I'm going to show you how to increase your confidence levels by looking at your life situations differently and improving your thoughts around them. And as I said, in this video, I'm going to share with you why you must focus on what you want to get what you want. So let's dive right in. Now is the perfect time to make time to learn something new, because many of you are on a break from your paid work. But first, I want to explain where I'm coming from. And yes, I'm repeating this because through repeating it, you will finally sink in. On the UK NHS website, they explain that for a healthy mind, you need to reframe unhelpful thoughts, be in the present, get good sleep, connect with others, live a healthy life, do something for yourself, write a letter to the future you. These aren't just words, these are tried and trusted ways of having a healthier mind. The NHS are advising them. It's researched, all right? So if you do nothing this holiday, well, I know you're going to be doing lots and I hope you're going to be enjoying it, but just put a little bit of time aside to think about this. And I've put a link to their web page in the description below. You can check it out and you will see that my approach to reframing unhelpful thoughts and all of my advice is in line with what the NHS says. Reframing unhelpful thoughts is at the top of the NHS list, and that is what I show teaching assistants to do. All the other things on the list are great, but if your thoughts are unhelpful, they will probably prevent you from believing there is anything you can do to improve your situations, because that negative voice will come in and say, no, that won't help. That's the voice that you've got to try and ignore, or use it to create a more positive voice. Take that negative voice and think, what would be the opposite of this? So before reframing a thought, it's important that you know why you need to reframe it in the first place. So here is why you need to reframe an unhelpful thought like, I don't want this and I don't want that. So, you know, whatever happens in your life, whatever sort of events happen that you don't like, that's what we tend to concentrate on is, oh, why did that happen? I don't want that to happen. You know, why did it happen that way? You know, it made me feel bad. All those thoughts are concentrating on all the stuff you don't want. And you need to reframe it to a thought like this one. I will focus on what I do want so that I make it happen, rather than wasting my energy on what I don't want. This doesn't mean that you ignore what you don't want, but it does mean that you deal with it in a way that actually gets you somewhere, rather than going round in circles, constantly thinking about what you don't want. Because that's what happens, isn't it? We just get caught up in the thoughts and the feelings of what we don't want. Because if you stubbornly insist on only thinking about what you don't want, that is what your subconscious brain will generate. More thoughts related to what you don't want. By focusing on what you do want, your subconscious brain will come up with various ideas for how you can get what you want. This is how the human brain works. I'm going to say that again. This is how the human brain works. And again, this is research. This is not, you know, me coming up with stuff. This is researched. What you think about, what you focus on, your brain will come up with more thoughts related to what you're focusing on. It's how the human brain works. You tell it what to look for, and it will help you come up with solutions if that's what you're looking for. But if you're looking for problems, if you're looking for, oh, you know, why has this happened to me, your brain will come up with lots of reasons why it's happened to you, and the chances are they'll all be negative. So what do you think is best? Getting frustrated and unhappy by focusing on the thing that's happened that you don't want, or using the unwanted experience to help you decide what you do want and find ways to achieve that? I mean, the positive thing of when something happens that you don't want is that you realise you don't want it. So, but instead of keep thinking that you don't want it, you then got to think, what do I do want? How can this event help me work out what I do want? There's a primitive part of the human brain that is programmed to focus on the stuff we don't like or don't want so that we know what to avoid in future. But it evolved when life was full of dangers like saber-toothed tigers and bears. We now have the conscious part of our brain that can predict, that can redirect our thoughts onto problem solving rather than problem finding. And that is what focusing on what you do want will do for you. And the sense of satisfaction you'll get by being a problem solver rather than a problem finder will give your confidence a huge boost. And try not to listen to any thoughts that are telling you that you don't need this or it won't work for you. Instead, ask yourself, what if it does work for me? What difference could that make to my life? Please share this video with your TA colleagues. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you know when I've created a new video to help TAs work at your most confident best.